Okay, Dom, could you tell me what is the most important thing in the creation of tea blends?
The most important thing in the creation of tea blends really is, like with any recipe, is the ingredients you use. So you have to use, if you want to have a high quality tea blend, you need to use high quality individual teas. So at Ahmad Tea we source the best teas from different origins all around the world, from Africa, from Asia and from China are the main places we get our tea from. And each of those teas, even from a different region, even from in different countries, or even from within different parts of a country. So from within India you get tea grown in the south and you get tea grown in the north of India, and all of those teas will have totally different characteristics. So really, depending on the blend that you want to make, if you want to make a strong blend you need to use strong teas, maybe a style of manufacture which is going to give you a quick infusion if you want a tea bag, or a more traditional orthodox manufacture if you want a loose leaf tea. So it's really about picking high quality ingredients and thinking about what final blend you want and allocating suitable teas accordingly.
Okay, and what would you say are the main characteristics of a high quality tea?
The main characteristics of high quality teas vary greatly depending on the origin of the tea. In terms of taste, I mean, everybody likes different things. As tea tasters, we're actually trained to, rather than go for personal preference of actually what we like, we're actually trained to recognise and pick up what are generally agreed to be the quality characteristics of a certain tea. So, for example, Darjeeling traditionally has a very strong muscatel character. A lot of people don't necessarily like Darjeeling because it's an unusual character, but as a tea taster you have to recognise a good quality Darjeeling from a poor quality, rather than going for just the ones you prefer.
And what is muscatel?
Muscatel is a character that's associated with Darjeeling particularly. And it's actually, muscatel is a variety of grape, so it's actually Darjeeling is referred to as the champagne of tea, so it's got that specific character of a muscatel grape.
And could you just briefly describe some of the other flavours that you would look for in tea?
Yeah, some of the main ones we look for is that we use popularly in our blends is Ceylon from Sri Lanka. That tends to be, well, you actually get a variety of teas from there. You get low grown, medium and high grown going up the mountain range of the island. The low grown teas are strong gutty cups with a brisk character, and as you go higher up they become lighter and more delicate flavours. Teas from Africa are really prized for the brightness they give actually to the cup and the infusion, and also the freshness of the tea because it's grown all year round. And the other real major origin we use is Assam in North India, and that is a very strong the character that we recognise as quality is malty. It's a malty character that gives a nice round cup.
And what are some of the most interesting and special moments that you've had during your tea tasting career?
I think for me the most interesting moments I've ever had is actually visiting the tea plantations. Firstly, it's fantastic to actually meet and see the people making the tea and have some discussion with them about how they're doing it, get some greater understanding and eventually even influence how they're making the teas. And really the other thing is to actually realise that something we sort of treat as such an everyday object actually comes from such beautiful and exotic and remote places. So yeah, it's fantastic to go and visit the tea estates.
And finally, could you talk us through some of the processes that take place in the tea tasting room?
Yeah, we have two main responsibilities, which is we do the buying here, and we're also responsible for the creating the new blends and then the QC of our production. So for buying, we receive offers from public auctions. Tea sold in public auctions all around the world in the major tea producing countries. And also we receive offers privately from plantation companies. So we receive thousands of individual samples from different tea gardens from all around the world, which we assess to see whether they're suitable for any of our blends. Then the other responsibility we have is for quality control throughout the whole process, which is ensuring the right quality that we've purchased has actually been shipped to our factories, and then also that the final production, the blends and the actual packed product are also coming out to the agreed standard. So that just basically involves a lot of tasting. We always taste against every cup against an agreed standard. And we taste about, on average, 400 cups a day.
Lovely, thanks very much.